Hey guys, and welcome to my Dragonmaid deck profile, and this is my updated deck profile for this format. And I haven't really been playing this deck much this format, but I've done a bit of testing and this is my updated deck profile. And this is a pretty strong rogue deck if you were to ask me. And yeah, let's get into the deck profile. So first of all, you're playing a lot of hand traps in this deck to stun your opponent while going second. Hand traps are very good, especially in a format like this where there's so many combo decks going around. And we're also playing traps, which are good going first and second sometimes because you usually play the grind game quite a bit. And this is a control deck as well. And yeah, let's get into the deck profile. So basically for hand traps, you have the 3 Ash, 3 Gamma, 3 Phantasme, and you have 2 Imperm. So Phantasme is great in this deck, especially because it is a dragon, and if you want to fuse into your Dragonmaid Chio, you're gonna need Phantasme because you can utilize it as a level 5 or higher dragon, and that's great because you can use it, and then when you summon it onto your field the next turn, you can, let's say you have like a chamber in hand, you can normal summon the chamber, search your changeover, and then go straight into the fusion, and you have an Omni Negate, which is very good. So that's something about Phantasme. So it has multiple uses, and if you even if you go first, you can utilize Phantasme as a target for changeover. So Ash is just great against any matchup, and Gamma can be used to go into Chaos Ruler if you actually resolve it, and then you can get some advantage off of that. So Gamma is great, and it's just a very high impact hand trap even when you're going second. So that's another thing to keep in mind. And Imperm is also great against all those Tri-Brigade decks, and it can also be set for its additional effect, so that's great. So for the trap cards, you're playing Tidying, which is a very high impact trap card which can be searched, and it also serves as like a monster reborn when it's a graveyard. So probably one of the best cards in this entire deck, and even Dragon Link has been utilizing this card lately, and that's one of the cards that makes Dragon Link a really good deck. And we're also playing the one Hospitality because you just need it to reborn. Solemn Strike and Dynamiscus and Imperm are like very good trap cards which you can set, and Imperm is also a hand trap, so it's like multiple uses. Prosperity just helps you dig through your entire deck and get certain combo pieces that you might need. And Cosmic is just great removal and can also be set like a trap and just used on opponent's turn, and it's great against those Prank Kid matchups. And yeah, for the Dragonmaid cards, you have 3 Chamber, 3 Parlor, 3 House, just the basic ratio, and you also have the 1 Nurse that you can summon off of Seal or dump with Parlor for later uses, because this deck does play the grind game a lot, so you want to play the 1 Nurse so that you can get that extra summon onto your field. You're also playing for the big dragons, 1 Earnest, 1 Lopar, and 1 Thickneck. So that's just the big dragons. You don't need anything else other than these 3. These 3 are probably the best, and you only need 1 of each of them. And the extra deck should be pretty self-explanatory. You're just playing 3 of the Dragonmaid fusions, 1 Starving Venom because you are playing Super Poly in the side deck, and then you have Ruler for Gamma. If you were to summon Gamma during your turn, you have Ruler. You have Access Code, 3 Seal, which is also a very good link too, and you can just have your Seal, Tidying, FTK if you have Seal, and you also have your Striker Dragon as like a link 1, and you also have IP and Unicorn, and that's basically the extra deck. And in the side deck, you have Droll for those Drytron matchups. They die pretty hard to Droll, except they can set up Dragoon, so you might have to watch out for that. Nib is just great against combo decks, and it's a very high impact hand trap. You have the 3 Droplets because there's Prank Kids and Drytrons, and Dragoon. Droplet can deal with Dragoon, so that's great. And then you have the 1 Harpy's Feather Duster for the back row decks. Super Poly, again, you can go into Starving Venom, so that's great. And 3 Evenly Matched. And yeah, that's basically it for the deck profile. I hope you enjoyed, and let me know in the comments down below what you think of this deck and how you play Dragonmaids. I personally feel like this is the best way to play the deck as a control deck, but I have seen some combo variants, so let me know what you think in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next video.